Hey, hi, hello, how we doing? Jason Canarum here. Appreciate you stopping by. But today, I want to talk about pumpkins. So here we are out here in the garden, and I'm here with a Jarrahdale pumpkin. As you can see, it's got pretty big already. It has a few runners coming off of it. So I've got one here, another one here, over here, two over there, and a couple here. So what I'm wanting to do with this is calm this down just a little bit, because if I just let this go, I'm not going to have bigger pumpkins. It's just going to produce a bunch of small ones. So I'm going to leave the main vine. I'm going to leave 5 of these secondary vines, and then all the rest of the secondary vines, I'm going to let them come out 2 nodes. And what I'm calling a node is everywhere there's a leaf on a pumpkin, a secondary vine will shoot off of where there is a leaf. So let's say right here, there's a leaf, there's going to be a flower, a secondary vine, some tentacles, and then it's going to shoot down a root. I'll put a picture of a root that shoots down up here so I can show you what that looks like. And those roots is going to feed the main stalk. Now, I'm not an expert in pumpkins. I don't even consider myself a gardener, but I've grown these for a while now. I know how this variety acts and a few other ones. So some pumpkins have a bunch of spines on them, and others are kind of slick. The Jarrahdales are pretty slick. They don't have that many spikes, thorns. But if we go over there to the jack-o'-lanterns, I'll show you here in a little bit, it's got some spikes on it. Matter of fact, I'll just throw up some pictures up here or something. But like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to leave 5 of these main vines, and then we're going to cut the second ones down after 3 nodes. And within the 3 nodes, if there is a fruit like this one right here, we're just going to pick that fruit off. Count out 3 nodes, 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to snip the head off. So doing that, it's just going to shoot out, and then it's going to put in some more watering spigots to keep the main vine alive. We're going to go out through this, and I guess I'll bring you in for some close-ups. So here's a couple of them spikes that's starting to start. They'll just come in and they'll drill in and reroot. I'm trying to train this plant to go that way. But there is a female blossom. Hopefully that'll be a nice big pumpkin. Like I said, this is a node. This is a node, this is a node, so on and so forth. And I believe this is my last of my 5 vines. All right, here we go. 1, 2, it's got a fruit, so we're just going to pick that fruit off. And 3. So I'm just going to nip it a little long. That way it'll have a little bit room to heal. We're going to try to train this vine to go this way. And then move this guy this way. Oh, as I was saying, see how it barely has any thorns? It's kind of slick. Let's go over here to this guy. Can you see how many thorns are on that? And then it's stupid prickly. And look at that. But the windstorm came through and blew some things around, so I'm trying to straighten things up. Well, that is my rant for pumpkins. I've got a little work before the sun comes up. Hopefully I get this done before I start getting sunburned. Alright, so I really appreciate you stopping by, and if you haven't already done so, why don't you hit that like and subscribe button for me. Tell me what you think of what I got going on here, and I guess I'll see you next time. Remember, smile while you still have teeth. So I think this is a warted pump, or a warted squash, and I believe that's another pumpkin over there. See how these leaves are kind of kidney shaped? Look, I've got fireflies napping under there. And then over here, these leaves are kind of got points on them.